And the one thing that I didn't realize that I was doing, I didn't realize I was putting everybody in the same category. And I know y'all. Sometimes people say, well, they knew that's what they were doing. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize first that there was that deep fear. I just looked at it as I'm not going to be as trusting because any minute now the shoe's going to drop. And it actually caused me to be fearful to even get settled in connections. And so connections were very temporary. The people that I managed to retain for 20 years or more in my life, and I can probably count them on one hand, it is because they just refused to leave my life. And I didn't try to push them out. Something about them, those individuals, I wanted them there. And they didn't make me jump through hoops. They didn't make me chase them down. I didn't have to chase them. And because I didn't have to chase them down, they stayed and it was fine. It was safe. It was safe for me. It was safe for them. And I hold those connections to this day. 25 years, 30 years, people that I've been friends with. And it's only maybe about 2 or 3 of them. I think 3 at the most. But that's what made those connections safe. I did not realize I was always waiting for the shoe to drop until after something ended. And then in my mind, I would say, well, I knew that was going to happen. I actually expected it. Do you know the power of your mind? Do you realize how powerful your mind is in dictating the events of your life? Remember now, we are divinity wrapped in humanity. You all know I'm going to be wrapping this around my spiritual journey and my connection with Holy Spirit. You already know I'm going to be doing that in this segment, in this series. Our mind is so very powerful that what you expect, you will get. Okay? Because we create with our very thoughts. And when you have trauma sitting in your spirit, sitting in your body, because the body takes score, you will continue to repeat cycles. And it can be family relationships, it can be friendships, it can be connections, romantic relationships, it can be work relationships. You will keep repeating the cycles. The goal is to heal it so that you can exist in a healthy dynamic. So that when people show up in your life, because they still will, that are not good for you, you know how to have strong boundaries. And then when people show up in your life that are good for you, you'll be able to discern that they are good for you. That's what healing does. So the goal is not to rehearse the same stories over and over. That's how you trauma bond. That's how you keep pulling in a tribe of individuals that all you do is rehearse stories. We don't want to do that in this new era. You don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to attract people into our lives that are more concerned about the healing than the trauma. I'm going to let that sit on you. I'm going to let that sit on you. More concerned about the healing than they are the trauma.